Welcome back to Just Really Blended. I'm Jesse.
And I'm Tom.
It was so quiet and awkward.
And we don't wear headphones anymore, so we have to listen to the intro music playing on a set of headphones, which are hidden from you until we pull them out and show them to you.
The visual people can see it.
Yeah. If you're just listening in, you didn't see that. So,
yeah, how you been, Tom?
I'm doing pretty good. Happy Saturday.
I know. Yesterday we do a triathlon style thing at the gym. Until yesterday was they call it the dry try, and so it was a team event. And that was pretty cool.
That's neat.
That was actually pretty cool. Everyone's all like, let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah, people get pretty hyped up. There was a dude there that thought Adrian only ran the way it works is you row 2,000 meters, and each person rows at least everyone has to row at least one stroke. Mm-hmm. So you could literally have someone do the whole thing if they wanted, but so we each took turns on that, and then we have to do this floor exercise thing, and that was by the time that was done, man, my legs are cooked. They felt so heavy. I'm like.
So you started with the rowing?
Yeah, you start with the rower, go to the floor, and then just before the last person's on the floor, like the first person who's gonna start their mile will get on the treadmill and start. Just as like they do their last burpee, and so Adrian is on the treadmill at 3%, and he has to run a mile. And so once he was finished, and then this girl Aubrey, she took over, and she had to be at like 2%, I think it was, and then she ran her mile, and she fucking.
So everybody has to run the mile
because you're running a 3.1, like a 5K. So if you do like the full by yourself, you do the 3 miles to 2,000 meters, and then how many reps.
Gotcha. Or you can split it up throughout the group.
Yeah, with the group that you can split it up, so it makes it a little easier. And then I ran the 1.1 miles. As I was the last person to run, so I had to do 1.1, and I was dead.
Yeah.
Yeah. Adrian was running at the 3% though, and that was fucking crazy because it's an incline on the treadmill.
Yeah.
Fuck that. I was like, you know what? No, I think I'm good.
Yeah.
But there was a guy who's like, he only ran 0.99.
About you?
But he said that about Adrian. Adrian ran the whole mile, but the guy's like, no, he stopped at 0.99. I'm like,
was he serious, or was he?
No, he went and complained to someone. Jesus. And everyone else seen it, like, no, he ran the mile. And then I told our other coach, I was like, I'm gonna run 1.2 miles. Fuck that guy.
What a dumbass.
I ran 1.11. I was like, I made up for it.
He was at 0.99. He was 0.99. He didn't run the mile.
It's so funny though, because it wasn't like that guy was gonna even be close.
Yeah.
We won by like
come on.
I don't know, 3-4 minutes, something like that. We were
nice.
done. So it was fun. It was really cool.
I would have finished about 31 minutes ago.
It was tiring, but it was fun. It was it was pretty cool.
That's cool. You did that yesterday. This morning
was the full, and I kind of slept in, so
yeah,
I missed that one.
Darn. How's your
I was like,
how's your ankle feeling? Is it better? Or?
It's the same.
Yeah.
Oh shit! There's a ghost in here. Oh, ghost!
What?
We got lights. We have a special guest that's hiding in here.
Yeah. Casper, can you say something to the audience?
Hello.
Oh, there he is. He's shown himself. Sometimes the tables will levitate.
He showed himself. No, I don't want to see that. No. But yeah, no, this week's been kind of, I don't know, it's just a week.
Just a week.
Fucking nothing exciting.
I hear ya. That's what I thought too.
You know?
Until David reminded me of Batman.
So was he dressed as Batman?
Jump in with Batman? No. In fact, at first I thought he was a police officer.
Was he dressed like a cop or what?
No, not even close.
Where was this?
All right, so where I work is almost downtown Kennewick.
Yeah, I mean,
it's pretty much like right before you get to like the heart of downtown, right?
A little bit.
And it's a nice area. I like it. I enjoy being there. but it's definitely.
Well, you have the Section 8 homes right there behind the grocery
there's
outlet.
definitely, to be sensitive about it. There's definitely people that deal with a lot more life challenges than I do.
His privilege is shown. The poor people are there.
Privilege, big time.
It's the poor
Let's
people.
just say last year, my neighborhood a little more privileged than now.
Well, yeah.
But yeah, it's
You got gift cards and shit.
We were, yeah, man. I think
You're getting food stamps this
I
year.
lost about 30 grand in my salad. No, just kidding. No. Well, yeah, like I think it was Tuesday. I had students coming back they work across the street at the district office, and they were coming back, and I see this guy. Like first, I started seeing cop cars around. Like, oh, like let's get them inside, And I see this guy in this like really, really green vest, like the street kind of like emergency vest, right? That you might see a police officer wear, and he's kind of like doing this. So I'm like, we gotta go, guys. We gotta go. Come on. And they had an adult with them, but still, it's like one of those things like I'm like primary on charge kind of a thing. I'm like,
keep it going. Come
on, guys.
Keep moving the.
And he's like, really like, you gotta go. So much danger. You gotta go. And like, man. And then I realized he's not a cop. He's the one the cops are starting to pull their guns out to like stop. Like, oh crap, we really gotta go. We gotta go.
The students aren't invested.
And all of a sudden he's out in the middle of the street slamming his baseball bat against the ground and demanding the police turn off their lights and their sirens. And I was like, wow. So like I confirmed with my parent, like he was not out when you guys started walking, right? She's like, no, like he didn't come out till after we passed. I'm like, okay, well in that case, then what are you supposed to do? Like you just gotta keep moving.
Kids, I think that's part of learning though. Like as a kid, you're gonna see some crazy shit out there, kids. All right, it's so nothing new.
Everything was
lesson.
Fine. Nowhere near like dangerous for anybody on staff or in my class, but man, I will never forget Batman.
So why is he Batman?
Because he had a baseball bat. I don't think I made that clear enough.
No, you did not.
He had a baseball bat.
I'm thinking Batman.
Back.
Like
Let's
he's
go
like,
back.
I thought he was dressed like Batman.
Let's go back. He had nothing to do with the cartoon or the
my
comic character. He had a baseball.
He just
bat.
had a bat. Okay.
Batman.
Yeah, I got
he was not happy. Yeah.
Oh, the Deadpool guy. That's
Deadpool
cool.
Guy. We got actual Deadpool dude.
But he's probably a little more like all there.
Probably.
You know what I mean? He's just into he's just into his cosplay a little bit.
He's just a little into life,
I mean, he drives a motorcycle.
I just want to know how much money he spent to have the swords and the guns and the outfit and the motorcycle and the helmet and
enough to know that he's probably not super crazy.
True, he had to have enough money to buy it, so
yeah.
That was wild though. I tell you.
Dude,
I was just really grateful that he was just, I don't know, doing his thing.
Dude, you see some crazy shit though sometimes in like just I guess I don't know. Like when I lived in Seattle, man, I would see some like wild shit. Just be like, okay, guess it's just another Tuesday. Here we go. Who's got a psycho coming on the bus?
Yeah,
because you'd see people like there would be this guy on the bus. He would like rock himself, and then he'd have paper and he would rip it into little pieces. Then he would like scream and do just loud things. Like at the first time I seen him, I was like, "What the fuck?" And then after a while, I was just like, "Oh, he like mentally there was something there." But this fool would get off on his bus and he went to work on time every time. He worked at like a Pizza Hut or something like or Domino's or something like that.
Nice.
And he was like clockwork though. He was always on that bus.
Huh.
So I mean, he had his shit together. He just was like.
Yeah.
And so when he'd leave, there would be just this pile of papers.
Thanks a lot, Jeremy. See you next week.
Yeah.
Nice.
People huffing paint. I seen some people huff some paint on the bus.
Scary stuff, man. I tell you. It's just, yeah.
Well, it's like that one bus, the guy that slit that chick's throat.
Oh, my God. Yeah.
What the fuck? And people just sitting there like, oh. Can you imagine?
Stuff.
Like everyone's just sitting there, they see her like, I just see her get attacked. Okay.
Because he like stabbed her, didn't he?
Yeah, like a lot.
And like I ended up watching the video because everyone was talking about it. I'm like, okay,
And it's crazy. You don't see blood until she slumps.
No.
That's the sad.
It's like she didn't even really know what happened. Then all of a sudden she slumps over. That was horrible.
Everyone's
that
just
was
looking like,
crazy.
what?
Yeah, violence, man. I'm not big on violence.
No,
Peace, love, and rock and roll.
you're not big on violence.
Nah.
I'm all about beating people up. It's just so fun, you know. No,
That's
just
my
kidding.
alter ego.
Yeah, right. Batman. No, anytime like a physical like altercation is like you can feel it.
Brewing. Yeah, please.
I don't want to deal with this shit.
Just you remember who was it?
Let's all get along, guys. Come on, it's cool. That's
yeah.
how I get when I get drunk or something. Guys, let's just calm down.
Kevin Hart had a joke in one of his stand-ups. He was talking about his girlfriend starting a problem, and then he was like pushing her towards the guy, like, "I'm not doing this for you. I'm not gonna finish it. Like, I'm not fighting somebody. Like, I kind of get that. Like, peace."
Would you jump in if your girl's getting beat up by like 4 chicks? Would you jump in to like start swinging a little bit?
You'd have to.
You know,
All right, now break it up.
they'd start fucking swinging on you.
I would. That'd be okay. I'm tall. I just put my head out of the way as best I could. Yeah.
Hold them back. Put
Nope.
your hand on their
They're
face.
No.
I always wondered how that would work.
Man.
Just sit back. Sitting there.
Yeah.
Just like,
Right. I mean, I don't feel like they would just keep swinging, right? Like there would be some other stuff.
I think
going
if
on, some other moves.
someone did that to me and I started swinging, I'd probably end up laughing. Like,
I would-
what the fuck? I
like,
feel
why
like the
am I
smallest
doing
guy right now.
Like,
I feel like a little dude. Oh, yeah. How was your guys' trip to Spokane?
it was uneventful. We made it and we made it back. That was
Well, what'd
good.
you guys go do?
We went to.
So cool. Tom's so
was.
full of information. Well, we drove there and we
was
drove
great.
back.
Thanks for asking.
As soon as they got there, they turned
We
around and
went
came back.
to Jeff R. Curry. We were supposed to go see him. We were supposed to go see him last spring or something like that.
And I thought you guys did. That's why I was.
No, we were
was like, they
supposed
really
to go, and then he had to cancel, which happens. And then last night, so he was like, "I'm so sorry for canceling. Like, we're gonna make it up to you tonight.
And we're going to cancel again.
There is no cap." And people are like, "Woo!" And he's like, "What does that mean?" And nobody knew. And he's like, "That means that I can go as long as I want." So we went for like 2 hours.
Oh, that's cool.
And his whole thing is he just does crowd work the whole time. Like all of it. He's got jokes, but he brings them up within the context of the crowd work.
Like
So-
Matt Rife, kind of.
Kind of like
Yeah,
that,
yeah.
yeah. So he's just a fun guy. We had a good time with it, and
Did he crowd work you guys?
not us. No, we were way up in those weeds, but
What about me?
yeah. What about me?
I know.
No, we were quiet. I didn't want to say anything.
Was he pretty good though?
Yeah, but people definitely knew that he did crowd work, so they'd yell at him. One gal, she was like, "No, seriously, like, shut up, or I'm gonna have you kicked out. Like, I love you, but no, really, like, don't. You're really screwing me up," because apparently he has really bad ADHD, which seemed legitimate.
Yeah, yeah.
And so he's like, he's like, "I'm trying to be polite, but like, you scream at me, and then I can't focus anymore, and I forget what I'm talking about. So please just stop." They did it quite a bit, and then they finally stopped. So, but that was okay. Like, he handled it well. They didn't end up getting kicked out.
I never understood why people go to a comedy show and then they fucking fuck with the comic.
Drink a little too much.
Yeah, I get
Yeah,
that, but
we
like at the
were-
same time, it's like Jesus Christ, just shut the fuck up.
Yeah, we were at another show. Now I can't remember which one it was, but we were at the Spokane Comedy Club. I think that's just what it's
Yeah,
called.
yeah, it is.
Don't remember the name. Don't remember any of the details. But yeah, this guy got kicked out. He was toasted, and he started screaming at the guy. And I forget what he said. He said something real.
You're a loser.
Yeah, he said something like
Your mom's a
really-
snowblower.
And it was kind of embarrassing because his parents were there. He was an adult guy with like his whole family circle, and they had to kick him out. And it was just like, oh man.
So I went to this. They had like a wrestling, a WWE, WWF, whatever it was, event here in the Tri-Cities, and this was probably 14, 15 years ago. I was still with Blanca at the time, so I went with Gabe, and I don't know if Orlando went with us that day, but there was this guy behind me with his 2 kids, and the guy was ripped, like he was just faded off. I don't know how he got so drunk. Maybe he pulled a me and just drank a lot before he got there or something. But he kept falling on me because he was sitting behind me.
Oh.
And then his sons were like, I'm sorry. And I felt bad because his sons were young. Like we got to say they were probably 15 to 19 because there was two of them. We'll say around that age. At least that's what I remember. But I was just thinking, dude, that's kind of embarrassing.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I get pretty stupid drunk around like family here and there, but not
but,
public.
Yeah.
Well, that kind of a.
Not it.
Although, actually, yeah, I was in downtown Kennewick and I got pretty drunk, but I was like sitting on the corner waiting for my friend Efren. And I was talking to a cop.
Par for the course.
I guess I was talking to a cop, and they're like, I was like, oh, hey. They go, you must be Efren. He's been talking a lot about you. He goes, yeah, he's mine.
I'll claim him. Come on, buddy.
I know. Freaking.
No, I've seen a lot of that the last few weeks, but you know.
What, drunk
no,
people?
I'm just
or
kidding.
Me?
I'm just kidding. No. I'm saying drunk people.
Oh, yeah.
But no, they're not just a bunch of drunk people laying around. That's a good thing.
Well,
but I did realize I'm holding this microphone wrong. I got used to doing this, so hopefully you guys heard anything I said.
No, I think that works out
But
pretty good.
good.
You got used to it. We had it for 1 week.
I know, but I like this.
Yeah, that's cool. I mean, I think either way,
this feels weird.
talking into this way.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like the sounds. Well, we'll figure it out.
I think you're right. I think the sound's probably better. These are good mics.
They are good mics for Amazon.
This is good
mics?
stuff. Amazon kills it sometimes. I kind of hate them, but
I feel like this is a crooner mic when it's like this, though.
yeah.
You know,
right?
like that.
Like the radio, like have it hanging from the ceiling,
Oh, that'd be sick.
right?
In this corner, coming at a
Rodrigo.
250.
You're laughing. Boy, he can roll his R's, man. What's his name? The
Michael Buffer.
That's his name. Yeah. Let's get ready to rumble.
Dude, that would be the job, though.
That would be a great job. You work for how long? How much do you work?
Not much.
And it's less than Vanna White. And that gal made millions of dollars.
He goes to a lot of it.
He
Yeah.
does UFC.
He does a lot.
But how much is he, like, how much do you think he make? Millions?
Oh, he has to. He's gotten because he's in the video games, right?
We'll ask her.
He's
We got a
in-
producer over here who's going to
Yeah.
look up.
Yeah.
David's our producer.
David, producer. Look up.
We've come a
how
long
much
way.
money he makes.
We got 60 subscribers. So
We
now
do?
No, I don't know.
Oh,
we got
okay. I was gonna say, wow.
YouTube. We got about 100 and 170.
Okay.
So anybody out there and YouTube subscribe, please do. Please do.
Go ahead and subscribe. We're on
But,
fire tonight.
You know, I will say though, going back to that like event, the dry try thing.
Yeah.
it was pretty dope.
that's cool.
So shout out to Mark and Adrian on that, and my team. We were the glutes of glory.
the boots of glory.
The glutes,
The
buddy.
glutes of glory. That
Yeah,
makes more sense.
there was a lot of teams there though, and people.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a cool. I would do that again for sure.
Was this your first dry try?
That was my first team dry try.
Okay.
If I would have done the full one, today it would have been my third.
Gotcha.
He makes between 25,000 and 100,000 per event, with some bouts paying up to $1 million.
Oh
He
shit!
has made $400 million since he trademarked the catchphrase, "Let's get ready to rumble."
That's amazing.
400 million. Well, you hear that shit in movies and
Oh,
stuff.
yeah.
Or he'll like cameo in movies.
Oh crap! Since I just did that joke, do I owe him money?
You owe him $1 million.
Actually, I said let's get ready to tumble.
Yeah.
So sorry.
Bumble?
That's not. Yeah, let's get ready to Bumble.
Wait.
Reach out.
Wait, no. Bumble's a app too. Huh?
Yeah, it is. But I mean, that's okay. I don't know.
So me and Alicia today, we went on like a. So I always enter me and her into these dumb contest things. This one was a photo shoot contest.
Okay.
So I enter us into this thing. They call me, and they're like, "Hey, you guys won the.
Nice.
You guys won. It's
So you guys get a photo shoot.
we
Like
get a
that's
photo shoot with Brashear Photography.
Nice.
So I chose a Saturday, which with that that's not the free one, right? So it ended up not being free because I'm a dumbass, and I was like, no, let's do Saturday. So I put a deposit down, which was non-refundable, and it goes towards another photo. We get one photo for free, But it was pretty fun.
Gotcha.
Like we were laughing and giggling and like they're like, "Oh my god, you guys are such naturals." I'm like, "Of course we are." Like you're gonna say that.
Wow, you guys, the camera really loves you.
Yeah. No, like, it was kind of fun. It was a cool moment, like something we haven't ever done.
That's
But then
cool.
we get in there and they're like, "Okay, we were getting shot at for about oh shit."
You were downtown Kennewick, weren't you?
Yeah, Batman was just coming at me. The
Batman was the light guy.
yeah. He was holding the boom mic. But I think it was about an hour. It didn't feel like an hour, but either way, all I know is I found out where my rich level is, and it's not Brashear rich.
Gotcha.
I'll stick with being a free. And next time, I'm just gonna not even do I'll just do some. I'll do something during the week.
Gotcha.
So I don't do the down payment. So the one.
So like you would have won a full photo shoot had you done a weekday?
No, so we got the full photo shoot, but since I did a Saturday, Saturdays are reserved normally for like paying customers.
Yes.
And so I was like, no, because I was like, oh, maybe we'll get the kids involved, but then trying to get the kids in like all together, it wasn't gonna work. So I was like, well, I'll just stick with us. But I didn't tell her about the deposit. I'm trying to be okay. But then the lady's like, well, since you did the $200 deposit,
Holy shit.
bitch, shut the fuck up.
$200
Deposit, right? So that it was non-refundable. So it went towards another picture as of what I took it towards, right?
Okay, so like one more photo.
One more photo, bro. A 5x7, mind you. A digital photo.
Digital 5x7. That's how they do it. They're like, digitally, you can only print a 5x7. How the hell does that work?
I don't know. Anyway,
Digitally, if you go any bigger or smaller, it's gonna look like shit.
but
Wow, that's incredible.
so we got a free like 11 by whatever.
Okay,
like
well,
we could
that's nice.
we could have got one bigger, but they're still like, well, it'll be an extra, right? It'll be extra.
We're the giant photo in your house would be crazy.
So they go through all the photos that they liked that were us, and then we kind of we sit.
So they took a bunch of photos, and then you choose the one you
aside from the $200 and all that. It was fun. It was a cool experience. Alicia was, once she see the $200, she was still cool. And then when we got in the truck, she was like, "You fucking paid $200." I'm like, "Babe, but it was fun though, right?"
Yeah. Yes,
like,
I paid $200 for your happiness.
She goes, "So it's a free photo shoot, but you paid $200? That doesn't make sense."
Yeah, I know. Looking back,
I'm the idiot. Okay, like that's on me.
Looking back, it is a little odd.
But it was cool. But
so they charge like an hourly,
it was like hour
studio fee kind of deal.
Yeah. So basically, if we would have wanted any more photos, not the free one or that $200, it could have been like thousands, bro. Like I'm not rich like that.
It's like a $200 fee per picture kind of a deal.
For a small picture.
Wow.
You want a big picture? You're paying $7. Like the one we got for free was it was like $700.
Holy crap!
And it's 11 by 17. It's a piece. No, this one's
digital.
an actual print. This one's gonna be a print we'll hang up.
Nice.
And cherish forever, and we can pass down to our kids. Is what they told me.
Of course, for $700, fuck yeah, they're gonna keep it.
Oh, my kids are better keep it.
Yeah.
You're gonna keep that fucking picture
Children,
for
everything
50
else we have
years.
is a piece of garbage, but this photo is a family heirloom.
Yeah, it was
That's
fun
cool.
though. Like,
$700 plus $200, but that goes towards.
so the 200 went towards the
picture.
second picture. Is what I was like. You know what? Let's
Gotcha.
just do it. Since I can't get it back. So I had to pay tax, which was like $12. So $212. I was like,
Okay.
But I didn't care.
So you got that one for free, essentially.
Yeah.
Plus
And I had
$12.
already paid the 200 like prior to this whole thing.
Yeah, so by this time you're like, yeah.
I'll pay 12.
Don't
bucks.
worry.
Yeah.
That's old news.
Baby, this is on me.
Listen,
Girl, I
that
got you.
$200 has been gone a long fucking time.
Yeah.
You didn't miss it before.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I tell you.
But it was actually a fun thing, but it just made me realize I'm not that level rich.
So Block and
I'm cell phone rich.
Block and I
I'll take
had an
those
experience like that. We were, for the first time we started doing like well for us, right? We're like, you know what? We're going to go to a real adult furniture store.
Oh, which one?
So we
Go to
went
Penis Furniture?
to Yes, we went to Penis
Penis?
Furniture.
You know which one I'm talking
We
about?
did. That's actually, I believe, where we went.
Yeah,
Penis Fine Furniture. And we walked in and immediately were like, oh, shit. They're like, oh, yes. What do you want to look at? We're like, oh, well, we can't just walk away. Dining sets, and they're like, oh great, what kind of wood do you like? Because we'll work with the manufacturer, get any wood that you want. And then here's all our fabric swatches. I'm like, oh, the furniture's not built yet. Got it. So I left my keys in the car. Sorry. It was so awkward. I'm like, Jesus.
No,
it
no.
was like $10,000 for anything.
No, you're right.
A chair was so expensive.
Dude, for reals. Me and Alicia
I
went
turned
there.
into Batman everywhere in that store. Fuck
this place.
So mad.
We were when we were looking for a couch, a new couch, like the ones we have upstairs. We went to a few places, and Penis Furniture is one of them, right?
Yeah. There's such dicks there. They really are.
They are. I mean, they're a letter away from being penis
Yeah,
furniture.
true.
I mean, it'd be
True.
penis or penis.
Penis.
Penis furniture of divine.
Yeah,
But
it's-
we went in there and there was this cool couch. Like it was very like it had like a very 40s style to it. It had like
cool.
this, I don't know what it's fucking. I don't know
hump.
what it's called. Yeah, look cool hump. A cool architect.
It was a
work.
single hump.
It had like
camel.
little nice little design in the front,
cool.
like or on the back, and it was a style that Alicia likes, that old vintagey look.
Okay.
And it wasn't that big of a couch. We're saying from where I'm actually sitting to you, it was probably about that. So like love seat,
Okay.
so
yeah.
smaller than
Love
like
seat,
actual
sure.
couch. That motherfucker was $12,000.
1,000. That's the thing. Not 100.
I was like,
1,000.
we're like, oh, this one's nice. How much is
Yeah.
that? They're like, $12,000. And we're like, fuck,
They put
of course
the white
it
gloves
is.
on just to tell you.
We're
the
like,
price.
where's the clearance?
Yeah.
They're like, get out
There
now.
is no clearance.
Get
There's
the
never
fuck out.
clearance. Yeah.
You good? No.
That was pretty
Yeah.
wild, that experience. Yeah, when I'm like, wait, you don't even have furniture here? Like, you want to know what we want the furniture built out of?
Bro,
I can already tell you I don't need to know the prices. It was nuts.
I freaking we're doing our kitchen I'm gonna talk about home project.
Oh, I was working on the house all summer. No, just kidding.
But no,
Talked a lot about that, David. Talked a lot about that.
we're trying to do our kitchen, but we keep changing things because then they'll be like, well, the plumber is gonna charge you, and we're like, do we really want the sink here? Nah, we didn't want it there.
You know, we
anyway.
love the kitchen the way it is, really.
But then Alicia was like, well, let's just move this here. We'll get this way, and I'm like, all right. Well, they, give us because what you seen on the table, that wasn't actually the other one. He sent us another one where he has it like kind of marked up, and so the way he positioned things because of the sizes of like the sink that we were thinking of getting, and the size of the oven, it kind of like shifted, right? Because we're gonna move the dishwasher over, whatever. So it offsets the sink just a little bit
From the window. Eee, that's not good.
And so then Alicia's like, no, I don't like that. But when he talked to me, it was like an inch, he says, which an inch is not. I can live with an inch. hey.
What guy couldn't live
one
with
more
an
inch.
Yeah.
I'll take one more inch.
But I get it. Like if it's visually.
So I started measuring things. I kind of looked at his plans and I kind of like measured them out and I would mark things. And I was like, we wanted a fucking sink that's 36 inches. And I have it marked out and I'm like,
That's 3 feet. That's 3 feet of sink.
No, I said we might as well get a bathtub.
Yeah.
In here because that fucker is huge. And
Yeah.
she's like, God damn, why'd you try to get me to get that sink? That's so big.
You tried to get
No, she
Oh.
women, they got to find someone to blame.
What the hell did you want a 3 foot sink? Damn it.
I was like, damn, I go,
3
JJ
feet.
can take a bath in this motherfucker.
Was it a single?
It would be a single bin. I don't want a
yeah.
double.
Wow.
I don't want a double.
The double's kind of old, but I mean a 3 foot long single.
So-
That's huge.
Oh, it was huge.
gigantic.
And I haven't found one. So I found most of the stuff I see like Home Depot, it's 33 inches.
Okay.
I measured that. Okay, that's fine. So I think we're going to go with that. Even 30 inches would be better than what we got. And then we were trying to get a 36-inch stove.
Yeah.
We seen one and we're like,
Did it look too big or?
It looks good. I mean, it's wider, but then the oven looks smaller. I don't know why.
Like the oven itself isn't bigger, just there's like
it's
solid
no,
handles
it's
or
wider
something?
in the oven, but it just doesn't look bigger, right?
Height, yeah.
It looks
It looks odd
small
because
it didn't look
yeah,
big.
I gotcha.
And so we're gonna try to stick with that. So we now got to tell the guy, hey, another change coming.
Like these cabinets
these-
are getting a lot more
It's
expensive.
like, you fucking Mexicans, get the fuck out of my store. Here's your money. Get out.
I'm calling Ennis. Don't even try to go in
ICE
there.
is coming for you. Bet. I got your address.
I saw an ICE commercial today at Denny's.
Igloo Ice?
I was at ICE. No, like
They have commercials?
ICE, immigration. Well, their budget just went through the roof. They got a lot of money. They offer $50,000 sign-on bonus.
No.
They have great benefits, and they'll pay off your college loan. Yeah, fuck yeah. That's what the commercial was all about.
Did you say they'll pay off my college loan?
They will. Jesse, you might want to think about it.
I think I need it.
No, it was weird. I was like, man, that's gonna
Fucking
get a
Trump's
lot of,
making it so now I have to fucking, if I don't pay back like right away, that shit going on my credit. Before it wouldn't be like that.
Nope.
And now it's like
Nope.
gonna harm my credit. Like fucking Trump.
Yeah, they don't really like government help for things. They like to keep it strictly private.
Like,
Which
you
is,
fucking bastard.
Hey,
That's why I didn't vote.
Love President Trump.
Well, yeah, you can't tell. We might get canceled.
He's great.
We'll be Jimmy Kimmel.
I do not want to get fired.
You know what? I don't care. You know why? Because we're not working for ABC. We're working for us.
Yeah,
We're
right.
working for JWB.
You can shut down JWB. Just please don't fire me from my actual day job. That's I love my job.
No, that's
it's
stupid.
it's wild. Things
I
are
promote.
wild.
I was just promoting our podcast to someone.
Were you?
They're like, "Wait, what is that called?" There was a lady at work. Cause I'll like start talking. I'm like, no, I'm still friends with you. Yeah. Blah, 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 blah. She's like, oh wow, like, blah, blah, blah.
Oh,
She's
what's
like,
it called? The WB?
Just Weirdly Blended. I'm like, yeah, you should check it out.
I think their podcast is about like cooking or something.
I think they just talk about home improvement. That's all I
That's
heard
all-
the whole
I don't
fucking
know.
time.
I couldn't get
that
through the
Tom just
first
kept talking
20
about his
minutes.
summer project.
He was very quiet for the first 10 minutes, and it was all about his house. I don't know.
This house is great.
Yeah, it was like the most boring episode of This Whole House all summer long. I still apologize for that.
There's this
There's
comedian
just
I
not a lot
watch.
going on.
There's this comedian called Derek Cahill, and he's like, and he'll like do little vlogs for his like Instagram. He's like, on this episode of Fuck This House, and then he'll go in about like he's repairing like his, I think he was repairing his pump for his pool. But he's a comedian, so it's so
I think
fucking.
you
I've
showed
showed
me
you,
that guy,
He's so funny.
I was like, oh, you don't look at this for 5 minutes, and the whole pool goes out of whack.
Yeah, now everything's green. Oh, great.
That's why we decided to
And he's
shut our
like, you know,
pool down,
fuck,
really.
these kids are fucking criminals. He talks about his kids. They're like fucking terrorists.
I saw a video today. It was really funny. You know, Wolf of Wall Street.
Yeah.
Have you guys seen that movie? They go Life Before Kids, and they show the scene where they're all dancing on the deck, and it goes Life After Kids, and it's when they're going through the storm, and he runs.
He's
in,
not
what
snorting
the
cocaine?"
fuck is happening?
Yeah.
It was pretty funny. Pretty funny.
I was like, he's not snorting coke. 'Cause-
No, he wasn't. Not in those scenes.
What? Life?
I think he had just done it, but
Probably.
You know.
He did a lot in that,
that movie was crazy.
I was watching the Theo Vaughn podcast, and he was interviewing the actual.
The actual wolf.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He seems like an asshole. Yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. He's talking about
You
that.
mean he's not a nice guy?
He just seems full of shit. Some of his shit.
I think a lot of people
Even-
that tell tall tales, you know.
Even Theo Vaughn was like, well, you know. Yeah, he was like, he's uninteresting.
Okay.
Lately, I've been
So he's
listening to a
not
lot of alien podcasts.
So
love
yeah,
it.
you know, notice the hat. My dad thinks that of all the stuff, which I think I actually hurt his feelings. He brought it up today and was like, "I'm sorry, Dad."
Oh, he said you hurt my feelings,
No,
bro?
he didn't say that, but I got the feeling that I did. So sorry, Dad. I didn't mean to. And to his credit,
I'm on
these
your dad's
are
side, though.
fascinating possibilities. Absolutely. So, but he thinks that Sasquatch is the least probable. It's like, okay,
I'm kind of there.
All right. You're with him too.
I am,
I think it'd be fun to take the RV out somewhere
because I think
and do a little hunt. You know what I mean?
like the ocean, like that's more probable to me, right? Because it's so unexplored,
so unknown.
So like one of the that podcast I was listening to, he's just reading stuff from like a quote unquote whistleblower, from like a Reddit or like I forget what the other site is called, 4chan. It's another like Reddit style, right?
Yep.
4chan.
Yeah, you've heard of
about
4chan,
that.
haven't you?
Oh yeah.
And
Old big.
so
Big deal.
he's talking about some stuff, and he talks
Isn't
about
that where what is it? 4chan? Isn't that where Q started? Yeah.
oh yeah.
Yeah, Q came from that.
Part of that. I watched
Yeah.
the documentary.
I did too.
But some of it's like, it was pretty cool because the guy's like talking about, like an underground base,
Yeah. See,
underwater base, and stuff like this,
That's
right?
what my dad was talking about.
And
yeah.
he's like saying, we're kind of, I don't know where they get them from. We just our position in what I do, we kind of do this with the craft. This other people, they do this with the craft, and then this other group does this. And
Which makes that's what we did with the Manhattan Project.
And so, like, it was pretty cool, like, some of the stuff. And obviously, you take it with a grain of salt, right? Sure. And that's how the guy who's telling it and reading it and stuff, he's not like, oh, it's real. He's just like, take it with what it is.
Yeah.
Like, some of the stuff, you're like, okay, that might not be real. And then there was another one where I forget what he was talking about, but the guy that was the whistleblower that he was reading was, he's like, so some of the stuff I'm going to say, there's red herrings. So some of it's could be real, some of it's not, just to kind of like throw everything off. And he was just talking about like, okay, all this that I'm talking about, you'll start hearing about stuff, and slowly like the Pentagon's starting to release stuff. There's been hearings about like,
Yeah. What was that? Like 20?
there's just recently.
Just recently they did?
Yeah, they just did a hearing on
Did not know that. Because I know that they did before.
Yeah, they just did one.
Then they were like, everything was going to shit for a while, and they were like, UFOs are real, and we were like, okay. It was not shocking at all at that
UAPs.
point. Sorry, UAPs. That's right. Unidentified
Aerial phenomenon.
aerial phenomenon.
But like some of the stuff he's been saying that he said would come out, some of that stuff like yeah, some of it have come out, like there's things we've seen that we don't know, or
It's wild.
and I just saw this video, and NASA just did they found like life on Mars, potential life on Mars, but they're like pretty sure it's like microbial life,
right,
which is life still,
right, which is life, at least the beginnings of life, if not former life. And
But-
I think it's 100%. Obviously, there's more life out there. It just isn't here. Like, has it come here?
So something that tripped me out, there's this like astrophysicist or something, and he explains things very like, the way he explains it, you're like, oh. But he was saying, so if there's a planet, the way light travels, it takes, whatever time it takes to get to where it is. We could be emitting light to another planet that maybe has life, right?
Yeah.
And so what they see, because it takes so long to travel, say if they could like get like a telescope and see on our planet, right? They would probably see like dinosaurs or something, because it takes that long to travel.
No,
just
it's
like
so true.
us, we just don't see anything on us.
If
Like
we
maybe
find
an Earth
life
place.
on another planet, that life could be dead when we see the life.
Yeah, that's crazy,
nuts.
huh?
Totally nuts.
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
Can you
dude.
imagine if you're looking at a planet and there Thomas Edison discovers the first light bulb the day you look, and it's dark, and all of a sudden, bing, one window lights up. You're like, whoa,
What the fuck?
whoa! Scientists found a really strange little light coming out of a window.
Yeah, dude, it's crazy.
The window didn't trip you, but it was that light coming out of it. You're like, there's people on that
I think
planet.
one day I'd probably be dead when it happens, but I think they'll see something.
Well, mathematically, they say
It's gotta be, right?
it is right.
We're stupid to think if we're the only little planet.
Arrogant.
Mathematically, it makes zero sense for us to be the only life. Like, in fact, in theory, any planet within our orbit of the sun, or like relative to the size of that sun, right,
Yeah,
should have life.
you would think.
Maybe not like us, but even like the math says that there is an alternate universe where we exist just as we are here,
I believe that.
because it's an infinite universe, so infinite possibilities, which means
So I always
Yeah.
thought I was. I remember. I think I was stoned when this happened. When I had this epiphany, man, I was fucking high as fuck. But I was like, I had told my sister, I was like, you know what? I always thought ghosts were. It wasn't that the fact that they're ghosts, but we're seeing the past, or you know what? And they see us, and they're tripping out because we're a ghost to them, and they're
Nicole
like, this
Kidman.
motherfucker.
did you guys see that Nicole Kidman movie years ago?
No. But like I was telling my sister this, and she at the time she was going to UW, and she laughs at me, and she goes, "You know, it's funny you say that." She goes, "I just took a class. I forget what class it was, but we actually had the same discussion, and she was saying that there's like these dimensions, you know, like inner dimensions or whatever, kind of like what you were saying."
Yeah.
And you know, I always thought that's like we're looking at something from the past.
Did you laugh at her and say you're paying a shit ton of
You're-
money for that? And I smoked some weed. And we came to the same
Bruh, come on, sis.
conclusion.
That's why that's why she doesn't go
No,
anymore.
there's a Nicole Kidman movie.
Is that the one where she fucks her brother?
Did you see? No.
Oh.
Did you see the others? It was a haunted mansion kind of movie. She's this rich gal, and it turns out at the end. Sorry, spoiler alert here. She's the ghost. She thinks there's ghosts everywhere. They're the living people. She's the ghost.
Yeah, okay. I know what
she's
you mean.
like,
I don't know if
"What?
I watched it, but yeah.
I'm dead. Yeah, it was wild, but that's the idea. Why? Yeah, I mean that's the funny thing is why does that not make sense, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it totally makes sense.
Yeah, one of the things I seen on that whole UFO shit was UFOs no longer like going through Mexico or somewhere because their ships don't react because like the magnetic field, the way Earth's magnetic field works, is more disturbances.
Well,
in
on the
certain
wall
areas.
too. I mean, I don't
No,
think
the
they can
filament,
get
the-
through the wall.
What do they call that? What do the flat earthers call it?
Yeah, the filament.
The
They can't
filament or
get-
some shit.
They can't
we
get
we're in
through.
the dome.
Yeah, they hit the
You,
corner and
you
they
didn't know
bounce
that
off.
Earth's a big snow globe?
Yeah, I don't know if you know this, David, but it's a square snow globe.
So we were watching that Elio movie, right?
Yeah.
And it's really cool. It's for me, I love that space stuff. I'm
Sure.
super so with your dad, like I'm on board.
Yeah,
'Cause
I'm getting there
love that
because I
stuff.
feel bad now.
Man,
I love any space things, any alien stuff. I'm all for it.
Sure.
I love the thought of about it. Right? So they show Earth because he's like him and his aunt leave, and you see Earth, and I'm like, wrong. It's not flat. Elena starts laughing.
This movie's totally off.
Earth's a quarter. Everyone knows.
Yeah,
so
it's-
stupid.
Are there still really active flat earthers?
Oh,
I know that was huge
dude.
for a while, but that's still active.
My buddy Efren was talking about when he used to work at this car dealership that I hate, and you guys know who you are, and he
McCleary's.
yeah, it's like it rhymes with like curly, but it has an MC in front of it. I don't know, but
I almost said the real name.
anyway, there was a guy he worked with that was super flat earther and it would like spew facts, and Efren would be like, and Efren's like me, we both love like the ancient aliens, so that's something we'd always talk about. Like I had said on a previous podcast, when a thing we always said was when we're like 70, 80 years old and we're gonna die pretty soon, we're gonna just go to the fucking Bermuda Triangle, see what happens. Right? Because you always hear these crazy things like Amelia Earhart, that's where she disappeared. But he
Did
said
she
there was
disappear there? Is that where she disappeared?
that's what they say, I think.
Makes sense to me.
Like in that area.
part of the triangle.
Yeah, I think so. Which would be crazy.
Do you
I
know
wanna
it's actually a circle?
Did you know
That's
they're
the
actually
weirdest
trying to bring
thing.
back the woolly mammoth?
Yeah, I don't. Well, yeah. Did you watch the movie Jurassic Park? Of
No,
course,
like-
we're really gonna try to do that.
No, like there's a group out there. I just was listening to something.
Yeah,
Because you remember Dolly? Do you remember Dolly?
Yeah, I
the
do.
llama,
I
the
do.
lamb or whatever.
Yeah, she was a sheep. Yeah.
Yeah. The first so there's a group in Dubai or somewhere that they did
Yep.
dogs. Right, this guy paid and got some dogs cloned. Mm-hmm. And well, like, why would you get your dog? But then they did horses,
Sure.
right? Like purebreds or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah,
like,
like super good racehorse. Oh,
yeah, like it's $1 million horse. Let's
I've
fucking.
seen they're gonna clone
Everything.
There's out of them.
Yeah, right.
Like, I'm gonna take over. But I read this article, or I don't think I read the whole thing because I'm like, boring, too many ads. But they were gonna try to use the DNA from a woolly mammoth and bring it, try to clone and bring it back.
Yeah,
I'm like,
I heard
have
that.
you watched, like you
Could
just
go
said,
wrong.
have you watched Jurassic Park?
Yeah.
True story.
Yeah, I can't wait till they find the saber tooth.
Oh, bro, can you
Right?
imagine
Oh, perfect.
a T-Rex? Let's bring it back.
I want to see what's his name?
Meg?
Boy, I just had his name in my head.
The Meg, is that what you
What's the
Yeah,
guy?
I love
yeah,
it.
the
JJ?
Meg would be great.
JJ loved
Jeff
the Meg.
Goldblum. That's what I was trying to think.
Yeah.
I want to see him. Excuse me.
Okay.
I think that we're forgetting.
Okay.
Well,
Oh wait, no, that's Joe Pesci from the Lethal Weapon. You remember that? Okay.
Joe Pesci's pretty good.
I love Lethal Weapon, but no, JJ loved the movie The Meg.
Sure.
My son's 11 now, but at the time he was younger.
Yeah,
Something about that
fascinating.
movie, he watched
A
that
giant shark, a 50-foot freaking
But he
shark.
would watch that movie. He could sit and watch. We're watching Elio, and my son's just like jumping off the walls, hanging from the ceiling. I'm like, bro. I'm like, JJ. He's like, what? I'm like, fucking sit down,
Got
bro.
a giant shark.
You're
gonna
driving.
be an oceanographer.
Maybe.
Sometimes I think
Maybe.
he's.
Biologist.
Maybe.
Well, Laney's taking marine biology.
She is. That's her science credit this year.
Yeah.
She didn't
says
know
it's
they
pretty
offered
easy.
that. She's like, well, boom, nailed it. She's
No,
got
she
it.
says that like pretty much that's kind of how the teacher is.
Really?
Like, man, we ain't gonna do much.
I really am not a marine
the
biologist. So
The teacher's probably like, I don't even like oceans.
I don't know. They said I'm
I'm a-
teaching this.
Can you imagine being a marine biology teacher, but you're afraid of the ocean?
Mm.
Like, I'm not going to teach that.
Ma'am.
So what's in our rivers is
I want to watch the. Have you seen that documentary on Netflix about the Ocean Ramsey? She swims with the sharks and stuff like that. That's
Oh, I think so.
marine biologist
Yeah.
Ocean Ramsey.
That's crazy. Yes. And then they were saying like they were being controversial because they're like, she shouldn't be swimming with sharks. Well, I think she's going to find out she shouldn't if she gets eaten, right? But otherwise,
Grizzly bears.
yeah, the bad boy. I love you so much. That guy was nuts.
anybody who's going to swim with sharks is stupid.
But that still makes me mad.
if you're fucking with grizzly bears, you're dumb.
You're dumb. Like, and that's the thing is the funny thing about that one. They're like, oh, let's go out and shoot the grizzly bear. I've said this before. I'll say it again. Why would you go out there to shoot the grizzly bear?
He's just doing his thing.
Let it be.
He's being a grizzly bear.
It's like a shark. If a shark eats you, stay out of the freaking ocean, you know? Like, seriously.
we're going after that great white. He shouldn't have
You know
killed her.
what? He started it. He shouldn't have started it, but he did. So
No, they would. You know what? Because he's a great white, they would let him.
the great, not white. That's what we're going after.
Yeah.
We're gonna build a wall on all the oceans around
Yeah, yeah.
America, and we're gonna keep them out.
So all these reefs are going away.
The bull sharks are coming into rivers. I think the great white should
Bro,
be
that's
in, and
actually
we're gonna
scary.
keep the bull sharks out.
Bull sharks are
Bull
fucking
sharks are
dicks,
nuts.
bro.
You know, great whites will kind of like bite and then be like, "Oh, gross." Bull sharks will be like, "Bite. That's weird. Oh, I forgot. Bite. That's weird.
That's why
I
you need to
forgot.
get
Bite."
orcas.
Orcas are nuts.
They're like, oh, sharks. Oh,
they
you're a shark.
look
Come
sweet
here.
and innocent, then they grab your hair and pull you to the bottom of the pool. You hear about that one?
Well, you don't
That
fuck
was
with an orca.
freaking
It's
scary.
what are they called? Oh, a killer whale. Well, like what?
I don't even know what noise they make, but
That's a good one.
hey,
Hey,
Hey, what were you doing in my water, huh?
they're Italian. No fucking
yeah.
but no, because like they'll like team up on sharks. And
Oh,
shit, and
yeah.
then I guess they'll fuck with them
Do you know one of the
because they're so
reasons-
smart. They're like they'll fuck with the
They're
sharks.
brilliant. One of the reasons that we don't have sharks in the Puget Sound is because of the orcas.
Oh, I believe it.
Yeah, the only
Right.
sharks we have are bottom swimmers that are like, oh,
The orcas will be like, oh no, come on, no, you're safe.
Come on in.
No, you're safe. I don't know what I see here.
Come on
They're
in.
like the wolf of the ocean.
They are. That's a very good way to put it.
You know what I mean? They'll team up.
So you heard a chicken of the sea, the tuna. They're the wolf of the sea.
Oh, yeah, you never heard that before.
Wolf pack.
They're the Bigfoot
They're
of the,
the wolf
sea.
pack. Yeah.
You know, going back to the Bigfoot thing.
Yeah, Bigfoot.
So, have you heard of the Les Stroud?
Stroud, yes.
He's a survivalist, and I love his more than like Bear Grylls and all them, because he would like put himself, and he would film, and he wouldn't allow like crews to come on, right? But he was doing one with Bigfoot, and he would go to like these different places that kind of believed in Bigfoot or would see sightings, and his thing was always like, it's not that I don't believe in Bigfoot. It's, if I can survive out here, who's to say there's not something out there that's greater than I am?
Right.
He says he doesn't, it's not that he doesn't believe in it, but he also doesn't think, he's on the fence.
The
basically.
lack of evidence is not proof of.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
He goes, I can't say that I don't believe in it, but I can't say I do.
See, and that's what I always tell my dad. I'm like, I'm not saying it's
Because
you're wrong.
he's like, the forest is huge.
Yeah.
I can survive out here,
Right.
and no one would see me, basically.
But why is there the Yeti stories?
So
And the Sasquatch, right? Like
that UFO podcast I listen
Yeah.
to, they talk about these people out in where Everest is and stuff.
Yeah.
And they have like stories about the Yeti.
Yeah.
Like
I
they'll
mean-
talk to them about like, what do they call them? Those Sherpas?
Yeah.
They'll talk about Yetis.
That scares the shit out of me. Because you
snow
think about
Bigfoot,
it,
bro?
you think you got a Bigfoot with white privilege? That is a big problem. That is
Oh.
a really big problem.
That is.
I mean,
I can see why Bigfoot in the Pacific Northwest ain't showing up.
Yeah.
He's black. Like
Right.
he ain't showing up. Fuck that.
he knows. He's seen
I
it.
was just looking for it.
Oh
He's
my
like,
god!
No.
Yeah, did you hear immigration's gonna go through the forest? They're like, we're gonna find him. We're gonna find him. Yeah.
Well, I know we're getting him.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It-
No, it is.
Jinx. No, that is nuts.
No, the whole ice thing's kind of crazy to me, actually.
It's a little wild. And the amount of people that are going to sign up for it now and be like, oh, I hate what they're doing to this community is $50,000. Shit. Right? I mean, it is a little tempting. $50,000.
What do you mean?
But
50 to
it's a sign-on bonus.
50 G's?
They give you 50 G's.
Well, how much you make in a year?
Oh, 52. Easy. No, I don't know.
I'm good.
I don't know what they make in a year. They probably make
Maybe I'll stitch on one or
200.
two people for
Yeah.
50,000, but like, if I don't know them. How long you been in the U.S.? Oh, 30 years? Yeah,
Born
this
here?
guy, take him.
Born here?
No, I'm just kidding.
No, it's sad.
You were
All
born
joking
here?
aside, it's sad.
No, that's fucked
I was
up.
like, I would never do that. I love what I do. I get to help people, not destroy their lives. Works for me.
I help people. I don't help them in the way you do.
No,
but
you
if they
do.
have computer issues, dude, I'm
do.
there, man.
You do.
What? Your email's not working? I got you.
Yeah.
Daddy, I got you.
Yeah.
That's so sad.
We need you.
Oh, here I come.
I'm coming.
No,
Dude, I've had to use IT a lot.
Dude,
this
I
year.
love my new job. I'm not gonna lie. Like,
That's awesome.
I was telling Alicia the other day. I call her every morning and I'll talk to her. And I was telling her, you know what? It's kind of cool having I've never had like a female boss. But like my boss, she's hella cool, man. She's super understanding. So if I'm like, hey, I need to work from home for a couple hours because I gotta take the kids to school, or I gotta. My daughter's got an appointment, or my son's got an appointment, or I have an appointment, whatever it is. She's just like, okay, no, you just mark your time, whatever. We're cool with it. I'm like, all right, because I'm always like, I'll check my phone. I check my emails. I'm not like, fuck you. But working from home full time is not. That's not me. I can't do it. I get sidetracked.
nice
You know how
to
much
get out of the
work I
house.
would get done at my house working full time remote? I wouldn't work.
You do
when
a
I
lot
work-
of housework. Yeah.
Dude, when I was working at my last job, dude, I tore a whole wall down, tore out all this plaster, repaired some electrical, put up the fucking drywall, made some ribs, all in a day's work.
Nice.
Dude, it was-
Multitasker.
And I answered 2 emails because it was slow.
Man.
I'm like, wait, sweating. Oh, I hope I don't have a Teams meeting.
Yeah. Oh, hey guys.
Just sweating white all over my face.
Jesse,
Look like I just
you
put
got
my
a
face.
lot of white powder.
Look like it's just Tony Montana to bowl of Coke.
Hey, everybody, what's going on? What the fuck's going
They're
on?
chewing the shit out of my lips and shit.
Wow.
The other day, I come in the or I was like did I come from home from work or the gym or something? I was like, babe. She's like, what? I was like, why? The house smells like cocaine. She's like, what? What does that even smell like? Like the house right now. Cocaine has a smell. I don't care what anybody says. There's a smell that cocaine has.
Well, I'm sure.
You know what I'm talking about?
I've always tried to find that smell. Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about, Dave? Have you smelled cocaine,
Is
David?
this cocaine? Is this a cocaine smell?
There's a smell that it has.
Well, it comes from the cocoa plant, right?
It's not. It smells
So-
more dirt, more like
It's
dirt.
earthy.
It is very earthy.
Very earthy.
Very earthy.
Gotcha.
But the house had that smell, and I had been smell, and I don't know if it's like something in my head that's been.
Get your bag in your pocket?
I wish I had some. Like I don't know if there's something in my head that's like.
Hold on. Yep, it smells just like coke.
But lately I've been smelling cocaine, and it's been crazy.
I
And
just really want cocaine.
Like all jokes aside, like that's what I think. Like, is my body like? Is there a part of my body that's like, dude, you kind of want?
Remember?
Even though I don't want it physically. Like I don't want it, but is there subconsciously
Your
something
brain's
that's
like reminding you.
like you remember Coke, bro? You remember how you like that
come you
shit?
never
I'm like,
call
I
me
remember
anymore?
it was so nice. So like I'd just put some gum in my mouth and I'd be talking to people all coked out, dude. That was nice. I liked it.
Get that cocaine gum. That's
That's what it is, dude.
Cocaine gum.
Because I'd be like I move my mouth a lot, so I chewing gum kind of like made it would mask it, right?
gotcha.
Yeah, so it would mask it. So as I chew gum, I would just chew gum. I just
Like a
why are you
chipmunk.
chewing your gum so fast? I'm just.
This is gum chewer. That's all I am.
What do you need?
funny.
I got you. I'll fucking build your wall and repair your computer. I got you.
Jesse tore apart 3 lawnmowers and didn't do any of his work this week.
But
I'm not
like
sure what's
no,
going
but
on.
it had that smell. I can't describe the smell. It's really hard.
It is
to.
very odd. My only experience really with drugs is movies, and I didn't realize.
Movies. That's not a drug. Movies not a drug.
Well, no, I'm saying
I
is
know, I know.
I experienced them through a television screen, so I didn't know that they had any smell at all.
It has a
According to
smell.
my brother, they had to do some stuff in the police training, and heroin, he said, smelled a lot like vinegar. Like vinegar chips is what it made him think of. So I was like,
See, I would never do heroin because I don't like vinegar chips.
See, I love them. Heroin would kill me. I'd be like, oh shit, I'm eating this heroin up.
So I had bought this and this was like a long time ago, obviously, but it was some meth. And when I bought it, they were like, hey, there's some heroin in it, right? It was like mixed, and I'm like, so the brown, there's like these brown like things in it. They're like that's
crystals or
so like crystal meth. If it's like whatever, it has like a pinkish tint, I guess. Is it pink?
Depends on what they cut it with.
Right, it's just a different color. It looks a lot different. The heroin was a more brown, and it was just not as clear. It didn't have like that glass look to it. Mm-hmm. And so they're like, we got this if you want it. I'm like, nah, I'm good. Something about heroin scares me because I see
scary.
movies, I see these things where it's just like these people, they fucking needle it or they do it whatever, and they're like, they're done. They're like so, yeah,
Terrifying.
dude. It scares me to death.
It scares me too. All of it does.
So I was like, nah, I'm good. I'll wait. And so then, obviously, when they were like, oh, we got some good stuff, I'm like, okay, I'll get the good stuff now. And
well,
I
we got some of
hated.
this shit with heroin in it if you want.
No, I didn't. And
crazy.
the thing I hated was like I liked how I felt like when I smoked meth. Like I liked it, and that's what scared me. Is like,
If you liked the other stuff too much,
yeah, oh, dude, I'd probably want. I can see how people get hooked on things, right?
sure.
Because like I said, like I've done meth where it's like I kind of like that feeling, right? I don't like being sleepy, but I like how I felt, so I can see why I would do it again.
Makes sense. So you don't like being sleepy, so you did it for the euphoria, for the
That, and I
awake
just felt
part.
like let's go, blah blah blah.
Yeah,
I felt good. No one when I'd be like, the only person that knew I was probably on meth was my roommate at the time, because she also did it with me. Other than that,
Well, that's good detective work on her end. That's
the thing is, like, me talking to CEO of a company or the president of where I worked, they had no idea.
they're on meth too.
How
How
they
do
didn't
you
know.
think I got here?
But so you say it like that, but that's not how it was.
No,
though.
I'm sure. I'm just
Yeah,
joking, man.
that's how it was in the movies, probably. But
Yeah, see,
or
my
if you were like
experience-
freaking twacked out, maybe.
I learned a lot.
I was very,
from, intervention.
I was
that's
very
most of my
what do they call
experience.
it? I was a functional
job.
addict. I'm a functional addict.
I would be very much non-functional. I
I'm
think.
I'm so functional, dude.
I think I'd be so not functional. I would definitely be the guy that was like
Dude.
couldn't take a shit because the heroin backed me up.
Does heroin
Apparently,
do
it
that?
does that. Yeah, I've heard that.
I know. I'm like,
I've
I know
heard it
cocaine
does
does it
a lot.
Cocaine, you get the shit. It's pretty
So
good.
Eric Clapton, you guys know who Eric Clapton is?
Yeah, he's just
So
smoke coke
Eric
with him.
Clapton used to
I'm just
do
kidding.
coke, right? And then his dealer had a deal that, like, if you buy coke, like, we're giving you heroin for free, because it was that time that they were switching from
Ooh.
cocaine to heroin. So he's like, all right, like, they give you an even amount, and he bought a lot of coke. So he got a lot of
He's Eric
heroin.
Clapton. He's got a lot of
And,
money.
he was
Coke's expensive.
It was like $30,000 a week he was spending, I think, is what they said on heroin. Yeah, cocaine.
Cocaine's expensive,
Which
though.
my young cousin thought was propane. She's saying propane.
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 I'm gonna barbecue with my
It's
propane.
all right. It's all right. Propane. Yeah, hell of a drug, propane.
It is, dude. It fucking gives me headaches.
Man, yeah. I just turned that valve on. Breathe like a dragon.
Yeah, don't light a match
crazy.
around me,
No.
man. Not when I'm on that propane.
Scary.
Propane would be scary.
I tell you.
No, cocaine was. I liked it. So that's the thing. That's
So you're an upper guy.
Maybe
Maybe,
100%.
Maybe heroin wouldn't be your thing. You'd be like,
No,
yeah,
I don't
this
like
is
downers.
lame.
So
Yeah.
like so even when I
Because heroin's a
smoke,
major depressant. So.
when I would smoke weed, I like sativa, which is more of an upper than a downer, right? Because indica is more of a kind of chill,
Gotcha.
and weed I like, period. But like if I smoke, it's always a sativa is what I prefer.
Gotcha.
But yeah, anything that makes me sleepy, I don't like being sleepy. I don't like that feeling of being sleepy. So like meth or coke or anything that keeps me like, let's go, come on, let's
Chipper.
do it. Yeah, dude, I'm down. I'm down for it.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. I'm telling you, dude. A couple lines here and there, I'm okay.
Yeah, I'm glad I never did, because I could see it not going well.
I hate that I liked it though. That's
See,
the
I
thing.
feel
That's the
like I
problem.
would have been the guy that couldn't stop.
See, I was good at stopping. Like, I'm good at stopping cold turkey. Like, if I know something's probably not good for me, I can typically stop cold turkey. Honestly, probably alcohol's been probably a little harder. It's not that it's like hard. It's just sometimes I'm like, well, I like drinking here.
Well, it's so accessible. It's like it's expected in our culture.
Well, not even that. It's just like, you know what? I just wanted to drink real quick. Maybe it is because it is accessible. Maybe it is because
I think there's just a cultural expectation of like, you're gonna have a drink. It's weird if somebody doesn't have a drink. You're like, what's the matter?
yeah. I want to ask, what's the
it's-
matter? No,
Yeah, what the fuck?
What-
What?
why
You
do I
don't
gotta
drink?
look like the fucking alcoholic?
Oh,
Now I don't even want to
asshole.
drink.
See, exactly. So much
But-
pressure. So much pressure.
But no, I get to those points where I don't know. Alcohol, it's I can't. But most things I can quit cold turkey. Alcohol can be tough. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
But if there's like a motivation behind it,
Well, isn't alcohol the worst drug to get off of? Like when people are major
I feel like
alcoholics.
cigarettes would be harder.
Well, cigarettes probably too. Sugars help.
I don't even like the way cigarettes smell though.
Yeah.
Sugar's probably the worst, bro.
Awful. Man, I've been trying to kick sugar for years.
Dude, do you ever not drink
Caffeine,
caffeine? Say you drink coffee every day, right? And then you stop
I made the
get
mistake
headaches,
of
yeah.
not having a cup of, and by that I mean a thermos of coffee, and yeah, I had a headache by that night. It's
So I
not
drink
good, but-
coffee in the mornings. So I get to work. So when I get to work, I'll get in. I'll go do my normal routine. I go upstairs and I'll fucking reset a computer that I do. It's a computer.
Who?
Was that us or is that you?
Oh, you're good.
You good? Do you gotta go? Oh, that's okay. I get you.
I thought a bomb was gonna go off.
No. No, you're good. You're good. I just want to
I'm
make
just
sure you're
joking
good.
with you.
This phone.
No, don't. You're on call, bro. You don't need to mute it. Don't. You're good. We're fine.
No.
So I get in the mornings, and usually I'll fill up. So they have like a bubbler. Damn, that sounds like a pot thing. But they have this like coffee pot that's just boils water.
Okay.
Pretty much, right? And so I fill that up, and then I'll fill up my Keurig that's at work. And then I only have the cup of coffee that I make for my. So it's like we'll say 18 ounces of coffee. That's my coffee
Okay.
for the day. But when I don't do that, sometimes I feel that a tinge of little headache here and there because I don't have that caffeine, or I'm like, oh shit, which is crazy because it's not like I drink a lot of caffeine outside of that. It's usually just coffee,
Just the coffee, yeah.
and then I drink my water, or I look at water and think about drinking it.
I know
One
I
of the
should.
two.
I asked myself,
Like, that
did
water
I
looks
drink
like I
enough
should
water?
have it, but I'm like, nah,
I'll drink a beer. It's got plenty of water.
I'm good.
You know,
I'll drink some of this whiskey.
it's got water in it for sure.
Yeah.
No, that's the thing with water is one of those things that it tastes so good when you do drink it. You know,
Dude, I love
cold,
water.
ice cold water when you actually stop and drink it.
So
Nothing better.
one of my coworkers, we were talking about water or drinking water. She's like, "Don't ever give me water with ice. I do not like cold water."
Really,
I'm like thinking in my head, "You're crazy.
I like lukewarm.
Give me warm."
I think is what they call it.
Yeah,
So Alicia,
room temperature water. Just give me normal.
No, Alicia will take the water straight up from the fridge. And so when we go to the gym, she'll put in her like liquid IV, and then she'll fill up her cup, but she doesn't never want ice.
Because she likes it warm.
She likes it, whatever it is.
This is
coming
an
out.
American, and I am not okay with it.
Ice. Don't take my wife.
Ice, baby. Yeah.
I'd fight if a fucking ice came to my house. I'd be fucking swinging on some fucking guys if they're trying to take my wife. Like, back out.
I told Blanca, what do you want me to do? It's nothing can be
I'm gonna
done.
help them. You know, I'm gonna
Nothing
help them
can be
arrest
done.
you. I told Alicia if ice ever came for me, I'll
Then
let
we're
them.
both in trouble?
No, I would let them arrest me and be fucking dicks to me, and then I would sue them.
Yeah. I used
I'm
to
like,
think
well,
that.
fuck you.
I used to think that. A lot of people got deported before
Deport me.
anybody
To where?
could do
They're like,
anything.
oh, he's an American citizen. I can't deport him.
Yeah.
Oh, exactly.
I think it's worked that way. I think it's worked really well.
I go to a Mexican prison, get raped. That's probably what
It
happened.
was worth it for you, honey. No, it would. I would.
I just love Julio now. He's
All
just
jokes
so
aside.
strong.
You know, ever since
Like, I don't know what happened.
I'm now looking for my Mexican citizenship.
I know.
I love Julio.
I'm trying to go to Mexico.
Julio and I
City.
built a life.
Julio, we're coming.
And then the Trump and Mexico will win. We're going to kick out all the gringos. They're going home. They're coming to
I
our
don't know where to
country.
go.
They're storming our beaches for their spring breaks, and we don't want them.
That's
Oh, God. Yeah.
Julio.
Be crazy. Julio
Escobar.
Escobar Gonzalez.
Dude. Nothing against my people, but man, they have some crazy last names.
That's some cool names, man.
They have cool names, but when you work in IT and you got to set up a username with their names like Gonzalez, Rodriguez, Dominguez the third, like you're like,
You
I
run out of
don't
room.
know what to fucking put your name as,
You
bro.
run out of room.
We're gonna put you
Yeah.
as the third, and then
Yeah.
you're like, okay.
Yeah.
But we would get so many people that were like Garcia, right? It'd be like Mary Garcia.
Yep.
Then it'd be Mary Garcia 01. You get so many Garcias where it'd be Mary Garcia 25. That's how their username was. It would just go. They would just add
Do
a
you
number.
think that was the original ICE, that like, or who the immigration people like They just be like, I don't know, Garcia. You're a Garcia. Like, is that why there's so many Garcias?
For sure.
Yeah, kind of like Ellis Island.
Well,
Remember?
I was a Smith for the longest time, right?
Yeah.
I think they would do that shit. Smith.
The white guy Smith, Mexican guy Garcia.
That black guy, he's gonna be a Jackson.
Yeah.
You're gonna be a
Washington.
Johnson.
Jones.
Yeah.
Jones, Johnson, fucking. Yeah, it's always the same, right?
Yeah. For real.
Me and
My
Gabe-
name's a little odd. There's
Me
not a
and,
ton of
me and
names.
Gabe worked with this guy that was like, he would talk about how he lived in the Tri-Cities during the, like, when it was like super
He
racist.
was an older guy.
Like, oh, dude, we would shoot at blacks when they'd come over the bridge. Like, him and his dad were like, where me and Gabe were like, why is he telling us this?
Where was he on January 6th? I'm just
But no,
curious.
so he's this older dude, and he talks about how he was in Vietnam, which
Sure.
he wasn't, right? Like, I'm not that stupid. Like, bro, I'm dumb, but I'm not as dumb as you might think I am.
I know a general sense of time.
yeah, seriously. Like, wait, how old are you and when were you born?
Yeah.
You were born in 78.
I was born
You weren't in Nam.
1983.
You were
Nam
born in
was
60? Yeah, weren't in Nam.
Yeah.
You know, like, but
man. Nam would have been nuts.
no, for real. But so this guy, like, we work with him. You know, his name was Joe, right?
Sure, of course.
We're like, oh, okay. And then one day
Vietnam Joe.
we get like this stuff for work, and then we see a name on there. Like, I think it's work contacts. We're like, who the fuck is Jerome? It's just me, Gabe, and this guy Pete. We're the only Mexicans on the crew, really, at this company. We're like, who the fuck is Jerome? We don't got no black guys named Jerome. And his last name was like Jerome Johnson, whatever it was. I can't remember what his last name was. But we're like, who is that? And I go to the shop. I'm like, hey, who the fuck's this guy Jerome? Like, I'm lost right now. They're like, oh, that's Joe. I'm like, what? We laughed. Me and Gabe laughed so fucking hard. The most racist guy had the blackest name.
That's why he was.
He was Jerome like Johnson. I mean, when you think of it, you think of like, you know, I don't know, maybe.
What do you think of, Jesse?
I think of African American name. That might be stereotypical of me.
Sure. I got you.
But you ain't thinking of a white. If you heard the name Jerome Johnson, you ain't thinking this dude's white. And if you are, you're lying.
Dude, it sounds like a football player.
Oh, 100%. When you see him, you're like, no.
Yeah. You know, my grandpa's nickname was Tyrone. No joke. No idea why.
No way.
Still no idea why. I need to ask my dad what the story was. Tyrone.
Tyrone's pretty fucking
His
crazy.
name is his nickname.
There's
His
a song about Tyrone.
is
Oh,
there?
Tyrone.
Okay. Well, apparently
Erica
I haven't
Badu,
heard
I
that
think,
one.
sang a Tyrone song, huh? Is that who you talking about? Yeah, Erica Badu?
It hopefully wasn't a racist thing, but
No.
good.
It was a good song. It was cool. You never heard Erica Badu?
Think so. I will.
I'll listen. I'll play it
Yeah,
later.
my dad, my uncle, there was a Tyrone, and my grandpa
Tyrone's
never
a
really
great-
talked much. He was a cool guy, man.
Tyrone's a crazy name.
He looked like a mob boss. Like he just had that cool look to him. He you know, old guys. He was a smoker. He was a little portly. He was just like the strong silent type. That's all I can think of to describe what he was.
I think that's how the kids would describe me.
Yeah, strong silent.
Maybe not strong, but silent. That's what I'm saying. They'll say this
Yeah.
motherfucker's a silent.
Yeah, my kids will say I never heard him talk.
Like, oh, this guy, man, fuck him.
Yeah, no, my
I think my kids were mad at me earlier because, like, we were doing movie night, so we're like, "Hey, Elena, you're coming up." She's like, "What? Do I have to watch it?" Like, yeah, Chloe's
Yeah.
gonna go
oh
because she came home, and I didn't know we were doing a movie. Like, at least we had talked about it the other day.
but
Yesterday.
it wasn't like set in stone.
It wasn't. It was, but it wasn't. Right?
Yeah, I gotcha.
Like, we're gonna. Oh, this movie's on Disney now. We'll watch it. But then I had forgot. You know.
Yeah.
And then she's like, "No, we're gonna watch it. I want all the kids to watch it." And so I'm like, all right. So I was like,
Did
"Do
she
I
give you
have
the
to?"
dead look?
Oh, like she was gonna die. And she's gonna cry, and I'm like, "It's fine." Well, Chloe's got, so and so's got to go home. Whatever. She's like, okay. But then we were watching it. She was good.
That's good.
Yeah, she was cool with it.
She's doing really good lately.
Like after it all started, she was just like full of it. She sat next to me. We were just, exchanging our little snacks, and then like she liked the movie, and I'm like, yeah, you know what? We don't do this a lot. Like, I think it's okay that you're frank and be here right now.
Yeah.
Like I thought Chloe was supposed to spend the night yesterday. It was probably like 11 at night. Like we can still hear them. Whatever. Because it's like right above our room.
Mm-hmm.
Alicia falls asleep. I fall asleep. And then this morning I come in, or I don't know if it was, no, it was after we got done with our stuff. I go, I haven't seen my fucking daughter all day. I'm like, hey, little mama, you there? She's like, yeah. Can I come in? Yeah. She's laying in bed. I'm like, hey, just thought I'd see if you're doing all right. See if you're alive.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't seen you. She's like, I was out there earlier. Like, all right. Just, I love you, whatever. She's like, okay. But I'm like, hey, when did Coley leave? She goes, she looks at me, she's like, last night? I'm like, wait, what? She goes, yeah, like around 12:30. I'm like, oh, shit. For reals? She's like, yeah. And I'm like, oh, okay. She's not allowed to spend the night, only once a month.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
So, all right.
Huh. That's a new
Well,
rule.
when she left today, because she go like later on today, she's like, "Hey, can Chloe come over?" And this is before I knew about the whole movie thing. I had forgot, right? Like, yeah, it's fine. I need you to shower, blah blah blah. And then later on, she's like, "All right, we're doing a movie." And I'm like, "Ooh." That's why I text you, right?
Gotcha.
Yeah, let's do this on this time.
Yeah.
And then it's like, "Can I miss this movie?" I'm like, "Nope." Chloe's got to go home. She's like, "Okay." When Chloe left, you could tell she was not happy.
It happens. It happens.
She like opens the door all pissed off and shit.
Got a job.
You gotta go?
Right, brother.
You gotta go?
Yeah, I got a lockout.
Oh, I'm sorry, man.
Sorry.
All right,
You can go
thanks
when
for
you want.
hanging out.
No, thanks for
Okay. What? Nothing. Go.
Oh, no,
Get-
I just got to go let them in. I mean, they're kind of on my time.
Yeah, that's true.
They're like, when can I come
Don't forget your keys, man.
in? Sorry, man.
All right, guys.
All right, take care, brother.
Yep, I'll see you guys in, well,
All right.
I don't know how long it'll be, but.
All right,
Sounds good. Yeah, man, that's I've seen that look. I get that deadpan look.
Well, so the thing for me is like, no, the other way. Yep. I think the thing for me is, I don't like being the bad guy. I've noticed.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm gonna go down there. Like, me and Lisa have gotten in a fight over Elena because there's been times where I feel like I could get like, well, I feel like, and I had told her this. I was like, I don't know. I just feel like the other day we got in a fight, and I was like, fuck. I get to the point. I get very protective over Elena in the sense that like, I feel like I'm her ambassador.
Okay.
Right, no one. I'm there for her. No one else is.
Mm-hmm.
And so when I feel like things are like, at least like, why is Elena sneaking food, doing this? I feel like she's being attacked, right? And I'm like, and so I attack back because that's my initial response is to
Your
defend her,
instinct, right?
Right?
Yeah.
Like, no. What do you mean? Like,
Your instinct is to like,
yeah.
to protect.
Yeah, and so and I don't think right away, right? And she's like, "What the fuck? Like, I'm not trying to like start blah blah blah." Like, well, you want my fucking opinion, right? Well, yeah, but like, well, don't ask me if you don't want it. I told her straight up, like, don't ask me. Don't ask me for how I feel if you don't want what I'm gonna say because you don't like it.
Mm.
I know that sounded fucked up. And that's why I apologize later on, obviously, because and I still stand by that. Honestly, is I don't like when, like, we separated, whatever the situation was. I told her, she goes, I just want you to know I'm not picking on her. Like, I know it's not like that, but I guess I just take it that way.
I gotcha.
And I don't mean to I don't want to take it on Elena because back when I was younger, when this stuff would come up. The thing that made me feel like a really shitty parent was I would do that. What the fuck did you do? Why are you messing up? Like I didn't say those things, but
No,
like I
gotcha.
was.
But
I
you
was just,
feel like that was what you
yeah,
said.
like
Okay.
that's how I felt, right? And so I was just like, I know. And then like I just started calming down. Like, all right, I get what you're saying, but this is the reason why I feel this way. Like, I don't think you're picking on her, but I feel like she feels that way, and so I don't think she's sneaking food because she feels like she's needs to. I think she just people are gonna say something, so she feels maybe a sense of this or whatever.
Okay.
And so I don't know. We had this like argument about that, and I was just like, I always felt this pressure inside me where I'm just like, I got to say something, and so I always had to I'm like I said, I would tell her. I straight up told her that day, like, you want my opinion on things, but when I give you my opinion, it's not right. Like, you are upset with me, right? Like, you asked me about this, but I'm negative. Because I am.
Sure, I got you.
You want my opinion, but I'm going to give you my opinion, but it's not going to be... It's going to be what I'm thinking in my brain at that moment.
Mm-hmm.
So when you ask me a question about something, it's going to be negative because that's how I'm thinking. Because I'm thinking, like, as a guy thinks, we don't think in the moment. We think, well, this is going to affect this. This is going to affect that. This is going to do this. Right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Like, we think negatively in a sense. Yeah. Right? We do, though.
Yeah.
Right?
Or just impulsively.
Let's tear up the kitchen, for example. Okay. Well, what are you going to do? This, and this.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, but just tear the kitchen up. Okay, I'll tear the kitchen. Well, why isn't this working? Why isn't this doing it? Well, you told me to fucking tear the kitchen up. Now you're, pissed off because this ain't working. I asked you.
Mm-hmm.
So that's kind of where that came up. And so I was just like, so I straight up like, no, don't tell me. And, obviously I was pissed off. Like I said, don't tell me if something's pissing you off or this. Like, I don't want to know.
Mm-hmm.
Because obviously me saying something isn't okay. And she's like, no, that's not what I mean. But as a guy, I feel like that's how it is sometimes.
I know what you mean.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, they want our opinion, but at the same time, it's like, when we give it, it's like...
Yeah, there's moments where it
shut the
feels
fuck
like
up.
you want to hear what you want to hear when you want to hear it. And if I'm a minute off... It's not good enough.
Yeah, and I'm not good at knowing when that minute's off.
Neither am I. But,
you know what I mean? Yeah. Sometimes I am.
And I don't mean to make it sound like I'm perfect either, because I know I make my fair share of mistakes.
Well, no,
so.
we're gonna...
But, no, I know what you mean. There's definitely times where it's like,
you like,
okay, what do you want me to say? Because I don't know what the right answer is here, and you obviously want me to say something.
yeah, and that's kind of how that was at that moment, and I was just like, okay, I don't know what to say. Like, I want to, like, what do you want me? Because I was like, I'll go talk to her. No, that's not what I want. I'm like, well, why are you telling me this?
Yeah.
Well, just so you know. I'm like, okay, but like, if this is a problem, I need to say something, right?
Mm-hmm.
No, that's not what it is. I'm saying I just need you to listen and let you know that this is what I'm hearing. Like, okay, but like, how are we gonna stop it if I don't say something?
Mm-hmm.
That's not what I'm saying. Oh my fucking god! Like it becomes more than it should be. And I'm like, don't talk to me. That's usually what I say. Don't talk to me right now. And then later on, I'm like, okay, I get where you're coming from. Blah blah blah. Maybe I just, but at the same time, don't. Tone is a big thing in a relationship. Any guy, any woman out there, just remember tone is a thing.
Uh-huh.
If your tone is off,
disrespectful.
Yeah, if your tone is anything, tone you go off a tone. As a man, you go off a tone. You don't go off of don't do this. You don't hear that part. You hear don't do this.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you say it that way, even though she might mean it like, hey, don't do this. But if she says it in a different way, you're hearing that don't do it because you're a piece of shit. she might be saying it in her head as a way of like, I just don't want you to do this. Right? Just like how I say, I just don't want you to do this.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, obviously for us, when we hear it that way, it sounds great, right? But when the wife or the girlfriend or whoever you're with, it's like, nah, you know, their voice in your head is different. So when they have that, voice that comes out, you're like, well, why the fuck are you fucking talking to me like that? So you get defensive.
Sure.
And that's kind of where I went. And then when she was like, I'm not trying to be like this. I'm not trying to make a fight. And then I'm like, I had to take it. Sometimes you have to take that step back, right?
Absolutely, yeah.
And you have to like fall back, and you're just like, kind of, I guess, listen or just evaluate how things are. And you're like, fuck. Yeah, okay, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
And even though sometimes you got to bite the bullet, as a man, sometimes, as a man, we're used to saying, "I'm sorry."
Almost always, yeah.
I'm not. I'm used to saying I'm sorry. But at the same time, then they're like, well, apologies don't mean nothing because you say so much. It's like, you know, like, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Tom knows. Huh? Like when you apologize?
Sometimes, yeah.
Like, is it why you
I
apologize?
plead the fifth.
You're like,
No.
yeah, fuck you.
Yeah.
It makes you so mad.
It's
So
funny though
sad.
how like, excuse me. Relationships definitely ebb and flow. We've kind of talked about that before, where it's like there are times where it seems like you're just off, right? And then times where you feel like you're more on.
Making Tom drink. Hey, here you go, buddy. I'll drive you home.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
like there's times where it doesn't seem like it just seems like things go smoothly. And
But I
there's
think
not
that's
as
a
much-
part of that's the relationships, right?
Yeah, exactly. And then there's times where you're just not in sync as much. And it's like every little thing. Blanca and I almost had an issue today. There was a point where I definitely kind of had an attitude in my voice, and I was registering an attitude in her voice, and we were both kind of like, she at one point she's like, "Are you upset with me?" And like, "No." "Are you upset with me?" She's like, "No, but you're talking to me like, okay, maybe I'm."
That's funny.
You know,
No,
like
I
maybe
get it.
I am projecting something I'm not realizing, because sometimes I will be annoyed and not know why.
So I was annoyed. I knew why I was annoyed.
Sure.
Well, I wasn't annoyed, but I was, I guess. So I guess I knew, right? So Alicia had mentioned this movie we were gonna watch yesterday. I didn't realize we were gonna do movie night tonight in the sense that I forgot. Then you were like, "Hey, 8, 9, let's do podcast." Oh yeah, I'm down. I'm down. Alicia's like, "Hey, we're gonna do that movie night." I'm like, "When?" I was like,
Now you feel like you got two.
I go, me and
things
Tom
going.
were gonna do the podcast at 8 9. She's like, of course. And then I was like, well, I'll just tell Tom maybe we can do it in the morning. See if he's okay with that, right? Which I did send you. And then she's like, no, you can do the podcast if you want. And then I'm sitting there on the porch. And I'm sitting on the porch. And I'm just sitting there, and we talked for a minute. And then I'm just kind of sitting there thinking, like, okay, I have to like think it out. We could probably do both, right? Maybe if we start this, blah, blah. She's like, "Are you okay? What's wrong with you?" I'm like, "Nothing. I'm fine. I'm good. You know, like I'm good. I'm not like I wasn't upset. I wasn't mad or nothing. But it was just like I'm trying to think through a process in my head. And then that's when I text you like, "Hey, can we start at this time because we're gonna do a movie night?"
Yeah, right.
And then she's like, "Let's go." And then we were gonna start. I thought we were gonna start. And then she's like, "All right, let's go to Yolks." I'm like, "What do you mean we're going to Yolks?" She's like, "Yeah, we go get croissants and this." I'm like, "Okay." Fuck.
Push it back a little bit. That's
And then-
fine.
Yeah, and so then we push it back a little bit.
Yeah.
And then like Elena wasn't cool with wanting to do the movie, and I'm like, "No, we're gonna do it." I don't think Cheeky was. And I was just like, and I told Alicia like, God, she's like, "What's wrong?" I'm like, you know, being a parent sometimes it's just sometimes it's so hard.
Yeah.
It's
Harder
so
than
hard.
It needs to be. Yeah.
'Cause I don't like being a bad parent, like a bad guy parent. But I get where Alicia was coming from, and I couldn't think of a reason why it was a bad idea.
I gotcha.
Movie night with the kids is not a bad idea. That's a great idea.
You realize she was correct.
Yeah, well, I knew she was
Yeah,
correct. I didn't even
right.
have to realize that. I just knew from the get
Yeah.
when she told Elena straight up, like, no, you're watching this movie with us. She straight up told her. And then Elena has that look like she's going to cry, right? She's like, I'm like, no, Mama, we're going to watch this movie. And then Lisa's like, no, I want Chloe to go home. And the Chloe had just got there.
Oh, wow.
Like, just not, which I had told Elena Chloe could come over a few hours before that, and it took her that long. So that's not on me.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
I had told you a few hours before that.
Yeah.
I just said, hey, I just need you to shower. All right. So then I was like, hey, we're going to do the movie, but Chloe's got to go home. She's like, hey, you guys can start it without me. I'm like, Lisa's like, do you want me to go down there? I'm like, no, you don't need to go downstairs. Like, it's fine. Let me, you know what? I'm like, told her, I need Chloe to go home. We're still waiting on a couple kids. Come on up. She's like, okay. And then she came up. She did.
Yeah.
Then she ended up liking it.
She does a good job. Once she gets into it, this is that transition.
I mean, I get why she didn't want to. I get it.
Yeah.
I do. I think she ended up leaving early.
Oh, really?
But I think that was part of our argument. It was like with me and Lisa, it was like,
You felt like there was a difference there and there.
I always did, and I always do. Like, okay, it's okay for one kid to do one thing, but not the other. You know, like, that's how I always, my brain goes that way, right? I try not to, but that's where it went. And that's where it goes all the time. And that's where we've gotten into arguments like that because I'm like, but it's cool. But then when.
Do you feel like that's legitimate, or do you think that it's a perception?
I feel like both, really.
Yeah.
I think I perceive things, but I also feel like there is a.
There's evidence behind the idea.
Yeah, I think so. But also then I got to realize one's 18, one's not. So you can't stop an adult from doing what they're going to do. But like.
It's true. But
at the same time, it's like, but why is it okay for this person to do it, but not this?
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. And I mean, when somebody lives in your house, doesn't really matter their age. You do have a little more control than. But. No,
like
I get
like
it.
our
Though.
oldest, he watched the movie with us.
Yeah, I noticed he was in there and
Oh, he
chilling.
liked it. He enjoyed it.
Yeah, it's tough when your kids are, and I mean, I don't know from experience. I just have been that kid. You know, there's that in between age where you're not like little anymore. You're not that adult that wants to hang out with your parents yet, and that's a tough patch.
It is.
But then,
and it's what's weird with those two were. And this was something that was funny. And this was something actually that when me and Elise did our photo shoot, I'm a very, and I've talked about this before in past podcasts, I'm a very physical, my love language is touch. That's my love language. So the crazy thing that I thought when we went to this photo shoot is that Gal would notice anytime there was a point where I could touch Alicia, she noticed this excitement that came up inside me. I didn't know that I was excited, but like my first instinct was always to grab Alicia's thighs. I'm a big guy on thighs. I love my wife's thighs. Like the way it feel, like whatever. That was my first instinct. She never had to tell us how to pose in those situations because I genuinely just, that's where I went. Oh, perfect. Perfect.
Yeah.
You guys are so good on camera, like you were saying, right? So naturally, I'm just a very physical person in that sense, and Lisa's not. She's not physical. And I don't know where this conversation was going. But that's what I'm saying.
but with the pictures, like it worked out. Like
It worked out because it was just like I'm physical, she's not. And then when they would do those pictures. They were like, "Oh, that's perfect." But no, I was trying to make a point.
I gotcha.
It didn't happen because I've had alcohol, and so
Hey,
I'm
you're
an
not doing
idiot.
bad though.
Huh?
No, you're not doing bad.
I'm not
though.
doing bad, but I'm still.
You're starting to lose your focus.
I'm an idiot because
That's all right. Well, you were just talking about like equality amongst the kids, and then the different types of like love language.
I think the love language thing threw me off because, like I said, I'm a physical love language. I know Cheeky sometimes can be that way. Alicia is not, so she can get annoyed. I think that's maybe where I was
and that's
going.
kind of where she.
So Alicia's like, don't, because and the thing is, I think the things that kids don't notice is sometimes parents need that. I don't think they see the fact that the parents are coming out of their own comfort zones. Mm-hmm. We have our comfort zones. Right?
We're human too. They don't see the human side of their parents. Yeah.
Like, oh, you don't love me because you're not touching me. But it's like they do because they're doing these things.
They just have a different way of showing it. Yeah.
They're uncomfortable. They're doing things that make them uncomfortable. Mm-hmm. It's not that they don't love you. It's just that it's just uncomfortable for them.
Yeah.
Like, I don't like being in crowds.
Right.
It's uncomfortable for me. But if I have to be there for my kids, I got to be there for my kids. And I might be uncomfortable for fucking few minutes.
Right.
I might act a certain type of way that they might not like, and it's not because of them. It's because I'm not comfortable with this situation right now. Like, I don't know what to do in this moment.
Right.
And that's kind of how it is sometimes with her. Like, she's, you don't do this. And Alicia's not a touchy-feely person. She's not a physical, and I've known that. And so when that's going to happen, I don't think the kids understand sometimes, like, mom's not that way. Mom will drop anything for you. Me and Alicia had this conversation the other day, and it kind of made me think about the person I am. And I think I can be a selfish person.
Okay.
Because she has a cousin who lost custody. So her cousin's daughter, so this is going to be, like, that's why I'm going to say it slow. I'm not going to be a dick.
No, I got
Her
you.
cousin's daughter has a few kids.
Okay.
I think 4 or 5. Well, Alicia got a letter from the Department of Child Services. We're taking your cousin's daughter's kids away from her.
They're looking for a next of kin in a sense.
Yeah, they, for some reason, we got put down. And so we're laying in bed. She goes, "Hey," right away, "what do you think if we did this?" Right, and this is kind of the conversation I was telling you. Like, if you want my opinion, don't ask. Well, she asked me my opinion, and I was like, obviously, as a man, my first thought is money, and my first thought is I can't afford this, and I don't want to. These aren't my kids. That sounds so fucking fucked up. Don't get me wrong. I know how fucked up it sounds. Where I'm just like,
But
I
I
don't know
get
who
what
they
you mean. Like,
and then I'm like, do you know who they are? My question was, like, response, like, I'm not trying to be that person, but, like, do you know who that person is? Well, I'm her tia. I'm like, no, you're her tia because that's how Mexicans do it, right? But technically, that's your cousin's daughter's kids, and you want to take, like, how do you? Like, I don't know how to respond to that. And then she's like, I just want you to listen, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, okay. And then later on, I had looked at the paperwork, and I'm like, fuck. I told her, well, I get it. They're young. If you didn't want to split them up, I can't see us being a good loving family to them. And making things work. I didn't mean to be a dick.
no, but it is a lot more mouths to feed.
I was like, but I just think of what the cost would be. She's like, what do you mean? I'm like,
well,
the water, the electric,
the food,
this and that. She's like, well, this is
transportation to school, and
I'm like, I know you say it seems easy, but you got to realize like there's gonna come a point where you can't work, right?
Yeah.
You got to help. So now I got to take on all the responsibility. I got to provide. And it's not that I don't want these kids. Like I don't want to split them up. Obviously,
Yeah.
Like I don't want to be that guy, but like,
what are you supposed to do if you can't afford it?
I can't afford. Yeah, exactly. Like,
Right.
and I was like, but if we need to make it work, we can make it work. I'm not saying we can't, but if we have
to have a plan, not a fantasy, right? Like,
yeah,
it's gotta be
like,
based in.
like it's cool to think
Yeah.
that you can help your family out, but
Of
like,
course, yeah.
I'm like, but hey, she goes, well, think of it this way: what would you do if your sister's kids didn't have your sister anymore? I was like, well, of course I would want to take care of them. I was like, but the difference here is it's my sister's kids.
Mm-hmm.
This isn't your cousin's. This is a cousin you don't talk to. This is your cousin's daughter that you don't talk to. Now, this is your cousin's daughter's kids.
Mm-hmm.
You have no idea, right? You don't know them
Mm-hmm.
in that sense. So you can't compare the two, is what I told her. So you can't compare that because it's different.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like I go. It would be different if it was like your sister's kids that we were taking care of, but it's not. It's your cousin's kids. Like, you know, like
Mm-hmm.
I'm just trying to throw that out there. I'm not trying to be an asshole. I have to always throw that out there. I'm not trying to be an asshole. I'm just trying to make you realize, like, this is how I look at it.
Yeah.
And she's like, oh, okay. But I don't want to take care of extra kids.
Well,
Like,
how many
love
kids?
my kids.
5 kids.
5 kids.
It's a lot.
And we're talking
of stuff.
JJ's age and younger. Oldest, JJ's age. Younger, 1.
Well, and one thing I always
And
think,
the mom is in her 20s.
I always think too, like when you have kids, and I feel horribly for them, but when you have kids that have been through that kind of trauma, you don't know necessarily what they've been through.
That's how I am.
And when you have young kids, like I thought about that with Elliot. Like if we were to take some kid in who had issues and they took it out on Elliot, either physically or sexually,
What are you gonna do?
or whatever the case, right? It's like, that's not a risk I'm willing to take for my son, like who I'm already responsible for.
But that's your son.
You know, that's my son.
That's your blood.
And I don't want to put him in that spot because I've heard too many stories. And I've known too many cases where things like that happened.
And that's
I
kind
had
of
a
where I was
friend
at.
that had a story that she told me once, and I was like, fuck. You know, like I know my son's fine because he's around you guys or my parents or us. Like there's, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. It was so funny. So I went to go pick JJ up on Friday. Elliot comes out with JJ because it took a minute. And I was like, and Elliot comes walking up and he's looking for his mom. He's looking for Blanca. I'm like, what's up, man? He's like, I don't know. And now I'm looking around. I was like, oh, yeah, I don't see her mom. Let me call her. I call her. No answer. No, oh, that's weird. Let me text her. I text her. No answer. I'm like, fuck. Get in the car, man.
yeah.
Elliot gets in the truck. And I text Blanca, hey, you know, I'm taking Elliot home.
Uh-huh.
I didn't, because at this point, I'm thinking, oh, maybe they left to Spokane,
Gotcha.
you know,
Yeah.
because of whatever. And I know there's spots in on your way to Spokane that are dead.
Mm-hmm.
I've driven that path many a time, and it's the worst. And I was just like, all right, you know what, Elliot, I'm gonna start driving you home. We'll see if your mom's home or someone. If not, you're just coming home with us, right? Maybe because I looked at my phone like, okay, it doesn't say like, hey, can you take Elliot home?
Yeah.
Like, so I started driving up, and then I see her car.
Uh-huh.
The little Mitsubishi, and I pull in, and then I see her on her fucking. She's mowing the lawn, and then she looks and she sees me. She's like, her mouth drops, and she's like, "Oh my god, I'm so sorry, Elliot. I'm so." Elliot tried to look like mad, like he was mad. He was trying to give that look, but then he smiles real quick right away.
He's funny.
And she's like, "I'm so sorry. Oh my god."
Yeah.
She's like, "Thank you." And I'm like, "No, it's cool, man. Like, I didn't know if you were home or not. Like, I was just gonna take him home if that was the case." And then you pulled up.
Yeah,
Right after that.
I did pull up.
Probably like,
you were there.
Like 2 minutes later.
Well, yeah, because I thought she had decided that you were taking her home. So I tried to get out right away because I was assuming that she wanted to leave.
Well, she's like, "Well, we're going to leave within an hour." I'm like, "Cool."
Yeah.
And then I was going to be like, "Okay,
Which
well, I won't be
we did
home
not.
because I'm going to be at this event."
Yeah.
For the dry. But then, yeah.
That was funny.
It was funny. It was hella funny. Dude, I laughed so hard.
God, I tell you.
Where are we at? Anyway, that's all I got.
That's
we don't
really
got
all
I think I feel like
too.
I'm just talking shit.
No, you're doing
being
good.
stupid. We're at an hour and 40 minutes.
40.
That's crazy. Go
Wow.
ahead. You guys have a good week.
All right, guys, take care. We
Peace
love
out.
you. Bye.
Bye.